In the verdant, emerald depths of the Central and South American rainforests, a creature of remarkable grace and secrecy makes its home. This is the world of the margay, a small wild cat that embodies the very spirit of the forest canopy. It is a creature so perfectly adapted to a life in the trees that it seems almost a part of the forest itself, a fleeting shadow moving through the leaves. To catch a glimpse of a margay is a rare privilege, a momentary connection to the ancient untamed wilderness. Its scientific name, Leopardus wiedii, honors the German naturalist Prince Maximilian of Wiedeneuwied, who first documented this captivating feline for the wider world, yet its true story is written in the branches of its jungle home. The margay is often mistaken for its larger relative, the ocelot, due to the similarity of their beautiful spotted coats. However, the margay is a much smaller, more slender animal, built not for the forest floor but for the complex, three-dimensional world above it. Its existence is a testament to the power of evolution, a masterclass in specialization. While other felines may climb, the margay lives and breathes the arboreal realm. It is here, amongst the orchids and bromeliads, that it hunts, rests, and raises its young, a true monarch of its high-altitude kingdom. This world, dense with life and shrouded in mystery, has shaped every aspect of the margay's being, from its physical form to its solitary behavior. Understanding the margay is to understand the intricate web of life that defines the rainforest. It is a world of constant competition and adaptation, where survival depends on stealth, agility, and intelligence. The margay possesses all these qualities in abundance. Its presence is a quiet one, often revealed only by the faintest rustle of leaves or a brief, haunting call in the dead of night. For those who study the natural world, this small cat represents a fascinating puzzle, a creature whose secrets are only slowly being revealed. It reminds us that even in our modern world, there are still corners of the planet that hold profound wonders, waiting to be appreciated and, most importantly, protected for the generations to come. As we venture deeper into the world of this extraordinary cat, we begin to see the rainforest through its eyes. It is not merely a collection of trees, but a vertical landscape of pathways, hunting grounds, and hidden sanctuaries. The margay navigates this world with an ease that is simply breathtaking to behold. It is a living jewel, a precious component of the immense biodiversity that these forests harbor. Its story is one of survival, of perfect adaptation, and of the delicate balance that sustains life in one of Earth's most vital ecosystems. Its future, as we shall see, is inextricably linked to the fate of the magnificent forests it calls home. The margay's physical form is a masterpiece of natural engineering, exquisitely designed for a life of acrobatic prowess. Its coat is a work of art, a soft, plush canvas of yellowish-brown fur adorned with a stunning array of dark, rosette-like spots and streaks. These markings are not merely for beauty, they provide superb camouflage, allowing the cat to melt into the dappled light of the forest canopy, becoming virtually invisible to both prey and potential predators. This coat breaks up its outline, making it just another pattern of shadow and light amongst the dense foliage. But the margay's most remarkable features are those that grant it its unparalleled agility, setting it apart from nearly all other feline species. One cannot speak of the margay without marveling at its eyes. They are disproportionately large, dark, and wonderfully expressive. These enormous orbs are a clear adaptation for a nocturnal lifestyle, capable of gathering the faintest traces of moonlight or starlight that penetrate the dense canopy. This exceptional night vision allows the margay to navigate its complex, high-rise environment and spot the slightest movement of potential prey in near-total darkness. The sheer size of its eyes gives the margay a perpetually curious, almost kitten-like appearance, belying the reality of its status as a highly efficient and specialized predator, perfectly equipped for the challenges of its shadowy world. However, the true secret to the margay's arboreal supremacy lies in its ankles. It possesses a unique anatomical gift, the ability to rotate its hind ankles a full 180 degrees. This incredible flexibility, shared by only one other cat species, the clouded leopard, allows it to grip branches with its hind feet while descending trees head first, much like a squirrel. This is a feat that is simply impossible for most other cats, which must back down a tree awkwardly. This adaptation gives the margay an extraordinary advantage, enabling it to move with a fluid, confident grace in any direction, up, down, or sideways, through the intricate lattice of the forest. This remarkable skeletal structure is complemented by long claws and broad, soft paws that provide a secure grip on even the most precarious of surfaces. Its long tail, which can measure up to 70% of its body length, acts as a crucial balancing pole. As the margay leaps from one branch to another, sometimes across surprising distances, its tail whips and adjusts, providing the counterbalance needed to land with pinpoint accuracy. Every element of the margay's body, from the tip of its nose to the end of its magnificent tail, has been honed by millennia of evolution to create the ultimate tree-dwelling acrobat of the cat world. The margay is, in its very essence, a creature of the forest. It thrives in the dense, primary evergreen and deciduous forests that stretch from Mexico down through South America. This is its sanctuary, its hunting ground, and its nursery. Unlike other small felines that may spend considerable time on the ground, the margay conducts almost its entire life in the trees, a lifestyle known as being truly arboreal. It is here, high above the forest floor, that it finds safety from larger ground-dwelling predators and access to a unique variety of prey. The health and complexity of the forest canopy are therefore directly linked to the survival of the margay population. Its preference for dense, undisturbed forests means that the margay is rarely seen in open areas or regions heavily impacted by human activity. It requires a continuous, interconnected canopy to travel, hunt, and find mates. This reliance makes it an indicator species. A healthy margay population often signifies a healthy, intact forest ecosystem. The intricate network of branches, vines, and epiphytes provides the margay with a multitude of pathways and hiding spots. It navigates this complex world with an innate understanding, moving with a silent confidence that speaks of a lifetime spent mastering its vertical domain. It is a world away from the flatlands and savannas inhabited by many of its feline cousins. The climbing ability of the margay is nothing short of spectacular. It can run vertically up tree trunks, hang from a branch by a single paw, and make astonishing leaps from one precarious perch to another. Its flexible ankles and powerful limbs allow it to maneuver with a fluidity that is truly breathtaking. It can cling to the underside of branches and move with an agility that rivals that of monkeys. This mastery of the trees is not just for travel, it is central to its hunting strategy. The margay is a patient stalker, using the dense foliage for cover as it silently approaches its unsuspecting prey, turning the entire canopy into its personal larder. This arboreal existence shapes every aspect of the margay's life. It sleeps in the hollows of trees or on thick, secluded branches during the day, emerging as dusk falls to begin its nightly activities. The forest canopy provides everything it needs, from food and water often found in the pools collected by bromeliads, to safe dens for raising its young. The margay's story is a powerful reminder of the deep connection between a species and its habitat, where one cannot exist without the other. Its life is a continuous, graceful dance performed among the leaves, a quiet testament to the wonders of adaptation in the natural world. Under the cloak of darkness, the margay transforms from a resting shadow into an active and formidable hunter. It is a primarily nocturnal creature, and its large eyes are perfectly suited for piercing the gloom of the forest at night. This is when its world truly comes alive. The margay is also a solitary animal, which is a pretty common trait among wild cats. Adults live and hunt alone, establishing territories that they defend from other margays of the same sex. These territories are vast, often spanning several square kilometers of dense forest, and must contain enough resources, prey, water, and shelter, to sustain the individual. The solitary nature of the margay ensures that these resources are not overexploited. Communication between these solitary cats is subtle and often indirect. They mark their territories using scent markings, spraying urine and rubbing their scent glands on trees and logs. These chemical signals act as signposts, informing other margays of their presence, their reproductive status, and the boundaries of their domain. This form of communication allows them to avoid direct and potentially dangerous confrontations. Vocalizations are also part of their repertoire, though they are often used sparingly. A margay may produce a range of sounds, from soft purrs and meows to more guttural growls, and a distinctive long call used to attract a mate during the breeding season. The margay's diet consists mainly of small tree-dwelling mammals. It preys on squirrels, opossums, small monkeys like tamarins, and arboreal rats. Birds, eggs, lizards, and even tree frogs also feature on its menu. Its incredible climbing skills give it access to this rich bounty of canopy-dwelling prey. a niche that is less accessible to other predators. The margay is a patient and calculating hunter. It will often wait silently on a branch perfectly camouflaged for an unsuspecting animal to pass by. It then launches a swift, precise attack, using its sharp claws and teeth to secure its meal with lethal efficiency. Perhaps the most astonishing of its hunting techniques is its reported ability to mimic the calls of its prey. There have been documented observations of margays imitating the distress call of a baby-pied tamarin, a small primate. This remarkable act of vocal mimicry is a sophisticated strategy designed to lure curious adult tamarins into an ambush. Such intelligent and deceptive behavior is exceptionally rare among predators, and really highlights the margay's advanced cognitive abilities. It is a clear demonstration of the evolutionary arms race between predator and prey, showcasing the margay as a truly cunning and adaptable hunter in its complex forest home. The life cycle of the margay is a slow and deliberate process, reflecting the delicate balance of its ecosystem. Reproduction is not a frequent event for these solitary cats. A female margay typically gives birth to just a single kitten after a gestation period of around 80 days, which is quite long for a cat of its size. Rarely, a litter may contain 2 kittens, but 1 is the norm. This low reproductive rate means that margay populations can be very slow to recover from any decline, making them particularly vulnerable to threats. The birth usually takes place in a secluded, safe den, such as a hollow log or a dense thicket, where the kitten will be protected from predators. The maternal care provided by the female margay is extensive and crucial for the kitten's survival. The kitten is born blind and helpless, weighing only a few ounces. It will not open its eyes for about 2 weeks, and depends entirely on its mother for warmth, protection, and nourishment. The mother is a dedicated parent, leaving her offspring only for short periods to hunt. She will fiercely defend her kitten from any perceived threat. The young margay begins to eat solid food at around 2 months of age, but it will stay with its mother for up to a year, learning the complex skills necessary for a life in the trees. This extended period of learning is vital. The young margay must master the art of climbing, leaping, balancing, and hunting in the challenging 3-dimensional environment of the canopy. It learns by observing and imitating its mother, practicing its acrobatic skills and stalking techniques under her watchful eye. This long apprenticeship ensures that by the time the young cat becomes independent and leaves to establish its own territory, it is fully equipped with the knowledge and abilities to survive on its own. The margay reaches sexual maturity at around 2 years of age, at which point the cycle of life can begin anew. In the wild, a margay's lifespan is thought to be around 12 to 14 years, though this can be significantly longer in the protective environment of captivity. Throughout its life, the margay plays an important role in its ecosystem. As a predator, it helps to control the populations of small mammals and birds, contributing to the overall health and balance of the rainforest community. Its existence is a thread woven deeply into the fabric of the forest, a legacy passed down through generations, each one carrying the ancient knowledge of how to thrive in the world of the canopy. Despite its remarkable adaptations, the margay faces a precarious future. It is currently listed as near threatened by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, but its population is believed to be in decline across much of its range. The greatest threat to its survival is the relentless destruction of its forest home. Deforestation for agriculture, logging, and urban expansion fragments and destroys the continuous canopy that the margay depends on. For a creature that lives its life in the trees, the loss of the forest is a direct loss of its entire world. Isolated patches of forest cannot sustain viable populations, leading to genetic isolation and local extinctions. In the past, the margay was also heavily hunted for its beautiful pelt. The international fur trade in the 20th century led to a devastating decline in its numbers. While international protection and trade bans have significantly reduced this threat, illegal poaching still occurs in some areas. The margay is also sometimes killed by farmers in retaliation for preying on poultry or captured for the illegal pet trade. Its low reproductive rate makes it incredibly difficult for populations to bounce back from these pressures. Every individual lost has a significant impact on the long-term survival of the species in that region. Conservation efforts are therefore of paramount importance. Protecting the margay means protecting the vast tracts of rainforest where it lives. This involves establishing and effectively managing protected areas, creating wildlife corridors to connect fragmented forests, and working with local communities to promote sustainable land use. Research is also crucial. By learning more about the margay's behavior, population density, and habitat needs, conservationists can develop more effective strategies to safeguard its future. Raising awareness about the plight of this elusive cat can inspire the global support needed to enact meaningful change and combat the threats it faces. The margay is more than just a beautiful and agile cat, it is a vital part of the rainforest biodiversity. It is a guardian of the canopy, a symbol of the wild, untamed spirit of the jungle. Its survival is a measure of our own commitment to preserving the natural world. We must act now to ensure that these magnificent forests remain standing, providing a home for the margay and countless other species. We must work together to ensure that the silent, acrobatic dance of this little jungle cat continues to grace the canopies of Central and South America for generations to come. Its future, and the health of the forests it inhabits, rests in our hands.